My presence here is one additional bit of evidence that the American dream need not forever be deferred.
I'm truly honored to stand before you today to pay tribute to the extraordinary life and times of Barbara Jordan, a beacon of justice, a champion of civil and human rights, and an inspirational force for women's empowerment. Barbara Jordan wasn't just a politician. She was a symbol of courage, resilience, and unyielding commitment to equality. Her life's work has left a huge mark on our nation's history. Barbara Jordan's legacy is a testament to her tireless advocacy for civil and human rights, her masterful use of rhetorical devices, and her pioneering role in advancing women's civil rights. Born on February 21, 1936 in Houston, Texas, Barbara Charlene Jordan experienced the challenges of racial segregation in the Fifth Ward. Despite facing adversity, her academic excellence earned her a scholarship to Texas Southern University. Not only did Barbara Jordan rise to prominence as a groundbreaking politician, but she also became a formidable advocate for civil rights. Jordan's journey into politics unfolded against the backdrop of formidable challenges, and her early experiences in the Texas State Senate marked not just as a personal triumph, but a significant step forward for the broader struggle for equality. Undeterred by racial and gender barriers, she pursued law at Boston University, graduating in 1959. Upon returning to Texas, she faced discrimination in her legal career, but defied the odds to enter politics. In 1966, she won a seat in the Texas State Senate, breaking barriers as the first African-American woman to serve. Barbara Jordan's eloquence and commanding presence captivated the nation's attention throughout her career. Notable speeches, including her pivotal role in the Watergate investigation and the historic 1976 Democratic National Convention keynote, showcased her remarkable oratory skills. Jordan's use of rhetoric extended beyond eloquence. It served as a powerful tool to underscore the importance of civil and human rights for all citizens. My presence here is one additional bit of evidence that the American dream need not forever be deferred, that our people can develop, the human spirit can grow, and the United States of America will become ever more a safer and freer land. The parallel structure of that phrases builds a rhythmic and logical progression, reinforcing the message of hope and progress. It creates a sense of inevitability and positivity, making the audience more receptive to the idea that the American dream is achievable and the nation can continue to improve. We are a party of innovation. We do not reject our traditions, but we are willing to adapt to changing circumstances when change we must. We are willing to suffer the discomfort of change in order to achieve a better future. The antithesis of innovation versus tradition highlights the party's ability to balance progress with the respect for its roots. This rhetorical device underscores the Democratic Party's adaptability and commitment to a better future, providing a nuanced perspective on the party's approach to change. Are we to be one people bound together by common spirit, sharing in a common endeavor, or will we become a divided nation? For all of its uncertainty, we cannot flee the future. The rhetorical question engages the audience directly, prompting them to reflect on the nation's direction. It creates a moment of contemplation, encouraging unity and emphasizing the importance of facing the future together. The question prompts the audience to consider the stakes and encourages a sake of shared responsibilities. Barbara Jordan's keynote address at the 1976 Democratic National Convention is a masterful example of rhetoric that incorporates ethos, logos, and pathos. In her speech, Barbara Jordan established her ethos by drawing upon her own life story and experiences. As a Black woman from a modest background who had overcome racial and gender barriers to become a prominent political figure, Jordan's personal narrative enhanced her credibility. For instance, when she stated, "I am not going to sit here and be an idle spectator to the diminution, the subversion, or the destruction of the Constitution," she not only asserted her commitment to the constitutional values, but also underscored her credibility as a defender of democratic principles. Jordan implied logos by presenting a logical and well-reasoned argument about the state of the nation. One striking example is her emphasis on the importance of shared values and national unity. She argued logically, what the people want is very simple. They want an America as good as its promise. This statement encapsulates a clear and rational appeal, urging the audience to recognize the foundational principles upon which the nation was built and to strive collectively for a better future. Barbara Jordan effectively appealed to the emotions of her audience, creating a powerful connection with the American people. An emotionally charged moment in her speech is evident when she proclaimed, "My faith is in the Constitution. It's whole, it is complete, it is total." By expressing her deep emotional connection to the principles embodied in the Constitution, Jordan elicited a shared sense of patriotism and duty from her audience, fostering a collective emotional investment in the values she championed. These examples showcase Barbara Jordan's adept use of ethos, logos, and pathos to deliver a compelling and persuasive speech that resonated with the audience at the Democratic National Convention and continues to inspire today. Jordan exuded a commanding and dignified presence on the stage. Her posture and facial expressions conveyed confidence, determination, and a sense of authority, contributing to her ethos or credibility. While delivering her speech, Jordan used purposeful and expressive gestures. Her hand movements emphasized key points, enhancing the audience's engagement and understanding of her message. Jordan's facial expressions were deliberate and reflected the gravity of the issues that she had addressed. Whether expressing concern about the state of the nation or conveying hope for a better future, her facial expressions added depth and emotion to many of her words. Maintaining consistent and direct eye contact with the audience, Jordan created a connection that reinforced her sincerity and authenticity. Eye contact is a powerful nonverbal cue that signals honesty and genuine connection with the listeners. Jordan's voice modulation was a key aspect of her oral delivery. She skillfully adjusted her tone, pitch, and pace to match the emotional nuances of her message. The variation captured the audience's attention and underscored the significance of her words. Jordan's clear articulation and precise pronunciation ensured that her message was easily understood. Her deliberate choice of words, coupled with effective enunciation, contributed to the overall impact of her speech. The rhythm and pacing of Jordan's speech was carefully orchestrated. Her use of pauses, varied cadence, and strategic timing allowed the audience to absorb the weight of her words and appreciate the gravity of the issues at hand. In summary, Barbara Jordan's nonverbal communication and oral delivery were integral to the success of her address at the Democratic National Convention. Her presence, gestures, voice modulations, and emphasis on key elements all worked in harmony to create a memorable and impactful speech that continues to be celebrated for its eloquence and persuasion. Having explored the compelling narrative of Barbara Jordan's political journey, we seamlessly transition to the core of her legacy, a steadfast commitment to civil and human rights. Jordan's unwavering dedication to these principles illuminated her path as a public servant and amplified her influence in shaping a more just and equitable society. As a co-chair of the Texas Advisory Committee during the U.S. Civil Rights Commission, Barbara Jordan played a pivotal role in advocating for her civil rights. Her legislative endeavors focused on promoting civil rights and social justice, demonstrating a tireless commitment to the principles of equality. Jordan was a vocal advocate for the expansion of voting rights and access, particularly for minority communities. Barbara Jordan's entry into the political sphere as a congresswoman from Texas in 1972 shattered gender barriers. Her pioneering role in advancing women's civil rights within the political arena paved the way for future generations of women leaders. Jordan's advocacy, coupled with her achievements, contributed significantly to the broader struggle for women's rights. Her dedication to civil rights was evident in her groundbreaking work, including her role as co-chair of the Texas Advisory Committee during the U.S. Civil Rights Commission. Rising to national prominence during the Watergate hearings, Barbara Jordan exemplified a commitment to upholding the Constitution and the rule of law with unwavering integrity. Her impact on shaping the nation's understanding of justice and accountability was profound. Barbara Jordan faced the challenges of multiple sclerosis, demonstrating grace and determination in the face of health setbacks. Despite health challenges, she continued to contribute to public service until her retirement in 1979, leaving a lasting impact on the nation. In conclusion, Barbara Jordan's life was a testament to the power of one individual's dedication to justice. Her masterful use of rhetoric, unwavering commitment to civil and human rights, and pioneering efforts in women's civil rights have left an enduring legacy. As we reflect on her life and times, let us be inspired to carry forward the torch of equality and justice that Barbara Jordan so brilliantly lit. Thank you.